Good morning. At the first, we would like to say thank you for the time given to us to present the result of our research entitled Local Institution and Social Capital for Agrotourism Development, a case study in Sanda Village, Tabanan-Bali. As the members of this research are Agus Sutiarso, Komang Pratiwiarjana, and myself, Nyoman Artu Suprapto. Let's move on to the background of this research. According to Bowdy 2001 and Shapley 1997, agrotourism around the world has become a global tourism trend. And that's why the development of agrotourism will create job opportunities, preserving natural resources and local technology, increasing the income of farmers and surrounding communities. Agrotourism try to use agriculture product as an attraction in a tourism or in a destination. This concept will increasing the added value of each farming product or agricultural product. So the involvement of local communities in the development of an agrotourism area to improve the welfare of local communities and alleviate poverty can be categorized as a local economic development. And the key of success in the development of society is social capital. In the research purpose, we try to analyze how the role of social capital and constructed the role of local institution in Sanda village for agrotourism development. Let's move on to the methodology of this research. The people of Sanda village as the population of the research. And then the second one, we choose purposive sampling because we want to know a deep information from the right man. And the third one, we collect the data for this research by using three approaches, namely observation, interview, and study of literature. At the first one, we try to recognize the place or the village by using observation approaches. We use observation to get initial information or overview of this village as the agriculture, as the people, also the institution. And then we choose the right informant to inform us or to provide us the proper information, the correct information, and deeply information about the initial data we got from observation. And then the last one, we try to compare all this information with the reference we already collected before. And then the last one, we choose qualitative descriptive analysis because the data we collected are qualitative. And then this kind of analysis try to combine all this information from any source of informant. And then the last one, we try to combine it with the reference that we already collected. Result and discussion. In this slide, we provide you some picture of agricultural product at Sanda village. This product actually could be very important to develop agritourism in Sanda village. And the first one, I shows you coffee plantation could be developed into any kind of product in tourism, such as edutourism, and then adventure of trekking in the field of coffee plantation. And the second one, paddy field also grow very well, not only in this village actually, but also in any places in Tabanan Regency. And then also there's a livestock, a cattle farming, and also the goat farming. This kind of agricultural product could be developed into edutourism. So people have a lot of option to show and to do at the Sanda village. And then how local institution and social capital for agrotourism development in Sanda village. After we identify the institution in Sanda village, we found that this village actually have Pokdarwis or tourism awareness group. Is a people or community that aware uh, that Sanda village actually have a lot of potential of attraction. And then this community actually already elaborate with BUMDES or village owned enterprises, which is supporting this Pogdarwis for funding while they try to develop the organization, also the attraction in Sanda village. So this elaborate of two formal institution could be very important to support agrotourism in Sanda village. Besides that, there are some group or some community that will be very important to support agrotourism in Sanda village. There are farmer group, villagers, youth group, mother group, or PKK. Farmer group play a very important role to support agrotourism in Sanda village because mostly people of Sanda village are farmer and they are a farming business. So to make a good product of tourism from agriculture, it's need farmer group role to support agrotourism in Sanda village. And the second one, villagers. Sanda village have a unique, their own unique and characteristic. Also, the settlement. It could be used for a homestay to support good amenities for tourists who want to stay a little bit longer in Sanda village. And then your group also very important because they are actually very active and creative. As we know that this village actually has their own culture, their own tradition. This kind of group could be develop the art and also outbound activities. So it will be very important to support like any other attraction, also supporting amenities in the agrotourism in Sanda village. And the last one, mother group or PKK, they could support culinary and souvenir. So this mother group actually very active also, and they have a lot of social activities that could be support this agrotourism in Sanda village. And then the conclusion of this research, the first one, Sanda village has the potential for farming, which can be developed into agrotourism, such as coffee and cocoa plantation, rice field, livestock. There are cattle, goat, also chicken. The processing of agricultural product is also an interesting attraction at Sanda village. The second one, the local institution involvement for development of agritourism will be able to contribute to increasing self-reliance. And then the third one, the social capital in Sanda village is able to strengthen mutual trust in the community. And then the actualization of social capital in the development of agrotourism in Sanda village will actually be able to create mutual respect between individuals or groups in synergized business activities. And then we have two recommendations for this research, namely, at the first one, existing social capital must be strengthened by support from other parties so that it can increase institutional capacity and increase the empowerment of the business engaged in the developing agrotourism in Sanda village. And the second one, it needs support from various parties, especially the government and universities, in the form of assistance and facilitation for community-based tourism, agrotourism development. Because the second one, it needs support from various parties, especially the government and university, in the form of assistance and facilitation for community-based agrotourism development, because the determinant of this success depend on the commitment and capacity of the involvement community. That's all we could present about our research today, and thank you for your attention.